building. When the Huckabees got the building to start off the cafeteria, no one, we're talking about 41 years ago, no one was interested in architecture back then. It really isn't what it is now. So to save on the electricity bill, they dropped the ceiling. And if you notice, we have those two long lines, and that's where the lights are from. That's the air conditioning venting. The ceiling had been dropped that low. Then Hurricane Andrew comes along, and it ruins the ceiling, the existing ceiling. So Victor and I said, wow, this is the best opportunity to open it. So we opened it up. I went to New Orleans looking up and down Magazine Street, down Bourbon Street. I was going in and out of buildings, looking at the pressed tin ceilings. And one restaurant on Magazine Street had their ceiling painted in gold. And I just loved it because it popped out all of the design of the ceiling. So that's what we went with. Those are the original display windows. That was closed up too. When the Huckabees had it, we reopened it. We didn't have to make any different windows. Those were the original display windows that were in the front. If y'all want to go upstairs, there's really nothing to see, but we do have display cabinets upstairs. How they carry them up here, I have no idea.
That were the original ones from the jewelry store?
That was from the jewelry store. What they did, the upstairs existed, and I believe at one point you got up there from the outside. I can't be certain, but they made rosaries upstairs. And that's what they did. They made religious articles upstairs. But rosaries was a very big thing back then. And let's see, questions?
Yeah.
Or just pick one.
So,
How long have you lived and worked here?
how long have you lived or worked here? How long have you worked here?
Well, my husband's been here 41 years. I'm actually a registered nurse, but I married him 35 years ago. And I nursed for on and off maybe 10 years until we started having kids and so on and so forth. I'd say I've been here 24 years. But the cafeteria has existed. The cafeteria has existed here since 41 years.
Okay.
And the building has existed here to at least 1897.
Do you have any old pictures whenever y'all first owned it, or maybe of sisters that we can scan? No?
I wish I would have known that in advance. Maybe Miss Huckabee does.
Okay.
All right. I'll ask her. Y'all need to leave me a contact number.
Okay.
So if we do come across some, I'll be happy to let you know.
Okay.
How do you think the neighborhood has changed since since y'all reopened?
Wait, I'm sorry. How
do you think Main Street has changed?
it's changed?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let me think. Back then, Main Street was two-way. Did y'all know that? Okay. And let's see. When I was 20 years old, myself and two friends went to Europe. We spent the summer in Europe on a Eurail pass. It sounded like Miss Huckabee now going off. But just to tell you, that's my clue. So I hate to say it, that was 38 years ago when I was 20. And that is when they redesigned all of Main Street. That's when it became a one-way, and St. Peter Street became a one-way. The parking lot did not exist. When we got back that summer, there was a parking lot. Buildings had been torn down to create that parking lot. There was Bouligny Plaza right there, and all the little greenery sections, the parking section, all that had been created that one summer by Kingston Construction. So that has changed most notably.
Do you have anything like a favorite part of the building, like that you like really like
The ceiling,
yeah,
Preston ceiling.
and anything that you dislike?
Anything that I dislike? You know, we have, you can't see it, and we ruined it. I know we did. We have a skylight, a sky, is that what it's called?
Yes,
Skylight?
ma'am.
And that's original too of the building. But the heat, it would create such heat, like in the center, that we thought we were doing the right thing. Someone told us, a professional said, you come back and you paint it, and to take that glare away. And all we did, that's been our worst mistake for this whole building, was painting our skylight. It looks like it's just someone threw mud on it. That's how it appears, muddy. So that's our worst mistake, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you have any favorite stories, like any memorable things that happened in this building?
Well, okay, I can say this. Oh, first of all, that's also the original floor. That
Yeah,
is
I was gonna
original
ask that.
tile.
In the
Okay.
middle?
Yes, that is original. All right. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but there's a book called Ghosts Along the Bayou, and this building is listed as being haunted.
I just read that question and I was like, why is that on there?
Do you,
Oh, is that on there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, our salad lady, Miss Audrey, claimed that, well, she's the only one who's ever claimed it, that when she would come back at work, the next morning, some of her things weren't in their place, like she had left them, and some things had been moved, and she kind of felt a presence before. She absolutely believes this place is haunted. Ditch and I have come back here at all hours of the night, and we've never felt that. And we've come back here alone. But it claims it is.
what do you think the future holds for this building?
Okay, for this building or our business?
Both.
Oh, I think, well, this building is here to stay. And that's absolutely a given. So, and I hope Victor's Cafeteria is here to stay too.
And this is just
Yeah.
a different bulb that goes into there.
This is, no, Victor could answer that. I don't know if it is not. Because I remember them talking about how difficult it was putting this safe in here.
Oh, so y'all
Miss
put this in
Miss
here?
Huckabee would be the one to know if this is the original safe. But I for some reason,